how are ya? Craft time. Yeah, just getting going here. Hey, how you doing? It is, I want to say Thursday, but it's not. Might as well be Thursday. It could be, but it isn't. Yeah, so working more on I was gonna say packets, might as well be packets. The referral cards. Still going. I've reached the minimum goal for the night earlier because I was on a webinar training thingy that took a while and managed to bang off a pile of these. So I'm going to bang off the remaining pile. Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, work on some. See how far I get. See what I get into. And go from there. So I'm just getting the next batch cut up here. That way I can get moving with the project tonight. I'm getting there. I actually am looking forward to be done. And then I find out late last night when I'm trying to get a few things cleaned up, a friend of mine saw my lead magnet post and wants me to donate a batch of cards down to the US, plus some other stuff. And I'm like, I can. I'm just a little complicated right now. And I will. Which sparked me to make a new post today, just seeking help if anybody wants to help with the project. So here's the details, basically like I remember right now, because I'm not going to pull up all the details. Evelyn Turner, who I tag in a lot of these videos on the Facebook aspect anyway, she wants to help underprivileged kids in the U.S. with a shoebox of school supplies and stuff for the kids. And I think it's a great idea. So she's asked me to send 25 greeting cards to have like positive, emotional boost type messages and that. And I'm like, I can do that. And then she wanted me to send down some card making supplies for each of the kids. And you know what? Perfect timing. I actually have 50 Christmas packets that I will not be using for what I'm working on here. So I have those. I can definitely do that. I just need time. So my call to action I put out today was if anybody wants to help with supplies, if you guys want to make some cards for the kids, that'd be great. A challenge I'm going to have is shipping, because if Canada Post goes on strike, well, that doesn't really help very well. I might have to pay for courier, and that, escalates my cost a bit more. So we'll sort it out. But yeah, if any help appreciated, if anybody wants to make any supplies, cost towards supplies, like I'm just using what I have here as best I can, or if someone has an idea, they want to give something, like, hey, I'm open to ideas here if anybody wants to jump in and give a hand on this project. So that's kind of my speech of the night, guys. So I think it's a good idea, and that's been my quest this year, is do good in the communities, whether it's my community or someone else's community. Now, normally I don't do US, let me clarify there. Hey, Elaine. But because Evelyn's a good friend of mine, she's been such a great supporter, she's one of the few people that will do these initiatives outside of Canada. For me, I really get nothing out of it. Part of my strategy when I do initiatives within Canada is all the pieces have my information on it in the hopes that I hit the right person who wants to make an order. In her case, that isn't going to happen at all. But at least it's still promoting happiness, crafting. It'll make some kids feel good. So there's that aspect that I like doing every once in a while, if I can. So, yeah, that's my speech of the night. One of many. I didn't win an iPad. I was hoping I might win an iPad, but it didn't happen. It's okay. And the post I made about the iPad thing was the quest of the 3-day seminar thing was, okay, make a post about a story. And I'm like, oh, I'll just do that for a story. Like, as much as I like telling stories, I'm a talker. I'm not great at framing it in the right way in the marketing aspect. That's the thing I gotta work on. And that's just practice. I don't practice that skill enough, and I just need to do that more often on. Get into making a really good write-up about something and taking a little, like, not a lot of time to make a write-up, but just intentionally figured out, which ties back into ideal customer and all that. I know last night I went excessive about direct sales. Tonight I'm trying not to. So, yeah. And then what's new in my life? Let's try that for a change for a topic. Things that either I can't talk about because of silliness. Nothing bad, just a new development came up that's a bit of a slight head scratcher and gives me a moment to try to read the situation. And I got other things going on that I really don't talk about online, so yeah. So I mean that's useful. Oh, here's a bland topic. Is anybody here drink cappuccino? Because my mom is on this cappuccino craze. She has to it's in cappuccino. You know, it's not hot chocolate, but it's cappuccino powder. She's obsessed with this stuff. She's got to get it, but she's also picky on not too sugary. Well, you know, and cost. And I'm like, it makes it challenging trying to find her cappuccino. You know, I find because she was doing I think it's Nescafe, the little packets. She doesn't like it because of the cost. Okay, so I found her in a lot of stores around here has the Tim Hortons French vanilla cappuccino powder. No, that's too sugary and too fattening. Okay, like I can't win them all. Anyway, so then she she doesn't know where to find it. And then because when they go grocery shopping, or at least my dad does, he sees in the store the Keurig K-Cups. Now, they're not big on that stuff, so they asked us on Sunday about Keurig. Do we have one? Yeah, we do. We never use it for our own reasons. Nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't suit our needs and interests. But I warned my parents, if you're going to get a Keurig machine, they're on well water, and their water is tough on everything. So I warned them, you're going to have to think about that, because you're going to gum up your machine pretty quickly, and they don't know much about descaling. It's like, no, like, if that happens, there's stuff out there you can get to descale it. Like, there is solutions. Just keep that in mind. Like, you're going to have the same problem you've had with every coffee maker you've ever had, kind of thing. Anyway. And then, sure enough, literally the next day, they're like, oh, we're not going to get a Keurig machine. The next day, they buy one. Okay. Yeah. So, and then she's complaining about the price. We're back to that again. And I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, so that's where I posted the other day. I was at our local Sobeys, and I found the 2 teas. Yeah, that were totally on sale. I'm like, sweet, I'm happy with that. Anyway, so yeah, but if anybody knows where to find cappuccino on a reasonable budget, I would love to hear it. I did find online, Bulk Barn sells the powder, and I told them about it. So, yeah. But now that they have Keurig, it's kind of like, oh, okay, they're going to do the Keurig thing. And then she's the type that she doesn't understand that chais and lattes kind of really, really go well with milk or cream or something like that. Anyway. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it's nice to see Tim Hortons stuff in the stores. My dad was kind of surprised. Why is there Tim Hortons stuff in the stores? I'm like, I don't know. Now you have to get one. Yeah. Oh, because I'm talking about it. Me, I'm more of, I just like black tea. That's just me. Because when I was in our Sobeys, I don't know, I probably already told the story. I probably have. Our store's like totally under construction half the time, so the layout of the stores changed so much that I don't even know where stuff is anymore. I'm like, oh my god. So, based on the previous visit, coffee was temporarily in one spot. I go to that spot, it's not there anymore. I gotta go find somewhere else. But where that spot I was looking for coffee had discount items, bargain items. And I'm like, sweet, I love a good bargain. I really do. So I found David's Tea. They had vanilla cappuccino tea. interesting. It's loose leaf tea. I bought it because it's like half price. I'm like, sweet. I bought it for my mom, and then sure enough, she wants it, but she couldn't wait. She sent my dad into Acton to buy the full price version on their Sobeys, and I'm like, I got the half price version here. Like, anyway, silliness. And I bought for me David's tea. I think it's their breakfast blend because I've never had it, so I'm like, I'm excited to try it. I just haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, I'm big about black tea. I realized the other day that I'm out of my lemon lily good stuff that I use. So it's like, no, I like that tea. So either I get some more sometime, or I don't know yet. I'm sitting here and I hear a noise and I'm like, what the heck is that? It's the coffee machine. I didn't know it's running right now. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. I'm like, what am I hearing? It's not my coffee machine, it's his. Speaking of coffee and all that. It's like, what's that noise? Anyway, we use in our household the Ninja brand of the coffee machines and the kettle. We have 2 Ninja coffee machines, and he loves them. I got the second one because at the time, I was big about doing tea in a coffee machine. It is actually really good. It's fascinating. So, and then I ended up getting the Ninja temperature precision kettle, which now I don't even use my coffee machine. My excuse for getting the coffee machine at the time was, well, that way, honey, you have a backup for when yours dies. Which is true, so now it is the backup. Yeah, so I love the temperature settings. It makes a huge difference. If anybody hasn't tried muck around with the temperature, it's a huge difference. Like green tea, you burn the leaves if you do it on the boiled water, so it makes sense. But I just love black tea. I really do. I'm a black tea person. Oh. Ooh, I got the yawns suddenly. Yeah, I'll be going to bed somewhat soon. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to stay up too late tonight. I got a big day tomorrow, actually. But yeah, I love black tea. My favorite black tea? I'm asking myself. That's a good question. I don't really know. I can't name one. I like a lot of them, but I think, actually no, I do kind of know my answer to that. I just realized that now. For normal classic black, I really loved the lemon lily one, and that was the last one I was using until it depleted. I thought it was English breakfast for a while. And I'm like, I looked at the package, I'm like, no, it says classic black. That one was one of my ultimate favorites. One I have that is a really good one, pricey as hell, is I have this. I got it at a tea conference convention thingy in May. It is really good. It's rose flavored black tea from, I don't even know where these guys sell it. I think they might be in Toronto. I have no idea. And it is so good. It's pricey because you can re-steep the leaves like 10 times or something silly. And I've actually tested the theory, and I was able to get, I think, 7 steeps out of it. Yeah, Tetley's cool. I used to not like Tetley until I learned how to steep my own tea. Because I like tea being light. I don't like it being really bitter. So when I grew in my family household, we grew up around orange pekoe, and I never liked it because it always tasted awful. Like they steep it to the point that it's almost like black, and I'm like, ew, like it just doesn't work for me. And then when I started drinking tea, this is several years ago, when I was working in Mississauga, I tried to have tea, and I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get it the way I liked it. So I didn't understand enough of it. And it wasn't until I did the Sipology thing as a consultant that I finally got a handle of how I like my tea. And one of the biggest things I learned right away was don't always follow the instructions. So for tea bags, normal tea bags where it's like that very fine ground up leaves kind of thing, it's almost not leaves anymore. I found tea bags, the boxes say, depending on the brand, um, anywhere like 3 to 5 minutes. I read that a lot in packaging, or 5 to 6 minutes anyway. But if you actually steep it 3 to 5 minutes, you get, for me, I get that bitter, yucky taste I can't stand. So it's confusing to me when I read the instructions. So any bag tea, I never read the instructions anymore. I do my own thing. So for me personally, I do 1 minute. It also depends on the water. If I'm using a normal kettle that's not temperature precision, I'll do like 30 to 45 seconds, depending on it is. Because I find if it turns into a nice reddish color, like not red, but like a brownish red, it's there. Especially if you have a clear cup, which of course mine's not here. Of course it's not here. So that's an example. That's what I found with bag tea. I had to learn, like, stop reading the box. And once I kind of figured out in around 1 minute max, it tasted so much better. And it was a game changer for me. Like, I can do, black tea, tea bag, 1 minute, or just under 1 minute. Sugar only. I love it. Although lately I'm really into coffee mate. Yeah, makes sense. But like, why does the packages say 3 to 5 minutes? It makes no sense. It's like the worst tasting tea when it's 3 to 5 minutes. I don't understand it. That way people can use it more. That way, because some teas you can get multiple steepings of it. Like, let's say maybe two-ish. But yeah, like 1 minute. That's all it needs. Now, loose leaf tea, I learned, not the same. Because it takes time for the leaves to open. And it's actually fascinating. And I found that if it says, 2 to 3 minutes, I'll do like 2 minutes. It depends on the tea. Some are different than others. But that one makes more sense for the timeline. I'm like, yay. So yeah, I learned a lot for my own habits on how I like my tea. Yeah, I'm not big on florals and herbals and fruits. I like a little. I like peach. Like, I have a black tea that's peach. It's actually quite nice. So, but again, it's back to the whole black tea again. But I just found, because like with Sipology as a consultant, you want to drink it, not walk on it. Yeah, yeah. Like when I was a consultant, of course, the starter kit comes with so many teas, and then every catalog season they'll come up with a launch kit, and I would buy them half the time because at least I got to try different teas, and it helped me learn what I liked and didn't like. It's like I didn't know I liked peach until I tried a peach tea. Because my partner's like, you gotta try peach, and I'm like, ugh. He's like, we have it here, we're trying it, and I'm like, I love it. Lemon, I'm okay with. But yeah, it's just, to me, it's fascinating. The world of tea, and even the history of it too is really neat. So yeah, I just found what I like, and I still have a whole whack of tea. Actually, here, I'll show you. Okay, let me finish this, and let me pull my. I actually keep a list of my tea. I gotta update it, actually. So I gotta add my new David's tea on there. But yeah, I literally keep a spreadsheet list of what I have here. Because I go through phases of, if I'm in the mood to try something different, I'll do a randomizing. I'll pick a random number between what I have for my collection, and I'll be like, okay, that'll be the tea I try. And when I was doing more promotional and posting pictures, even for just fun of posting pictures while I'm drinking, regardless of the brand, it was still really fun. I got away from that because of the last rounds I was doing pictures, but then I just haven't really gotten to it. Is getting through the first 30 teas because they're not really ones I like, but that way, kind of sort of when I want to have a tea just to kind of muddle with it, I'll do those, and I got away from that too. And I guess other people didn't like me doing that at when I'm at work or something. It's like it's tea, So what? Anyway, whatever. So I'll pull it out in a moment. 'Cause now I'm super talking. But I'll show you my tea list because I had to actually keep a list because I'm like, I don't remember what I have here. And I used to have the list on the fridge in case my partner wanted tea, but then he just doesn't seem to want tea. So it's like, it's only if I'm making something he'll want, you know, more. I'll make more in the cup if I know he's interested. Otherwise, it's not his main thing because he's coffee. He's all about coffee. Coffee and coffee and coffee. But with his ninja machines, I don't drink coffee. I have no interest in coffee. With his ninja coffee machine, he loves the slow drip version of how it does his coffee thing. And he drinks Folgers normal traditional coffee. And for him, it's perfect. He loves it. No fancy coffee. And then, of course, he uses sugar and Coffee Mate. And Coffee Mate has to be name brand, apparently. I like it too now. And also, I found what I learned from my Sipology upline, which I'm not big about her, as in a good way. But she did have some useful information about tea. I will give her that. She said, and this is actually good advice, is when you're trying a tea, try it 5 times before you decide you like it or hate it, kind of thing. And not just like that, but each time you of the 5 times, different time of the day or night makes a difference. Mood, diet, what you're eating and drinking, and as well how you make it, kind of thing. Whether it's hot or cold or, you know, sugar, milk, cream, Coffee Mate, whatever. Try it a little differently, and then that 5 times you'll kind of get a feel for what it is. So I've noticed that too. There'll be teas I'll try it. The first time's kind of okay, and I'll try it again and be like, yeah, that's not for me. So it made sense because mood and our habits really come hand in hand with, you know, interests and like just hunger. Like, say, like some nights I'll be like, I want pasta, versus another night I want pizza or something. Yes, I love my pizza. It actually makes sense that mood can really make a difference on enjoying a drink or a food. Yeah. Well, I like cream, I'll be honest. Milk I like too. Hey, Evelyn, welcome. Hey, Evelyn, you'll have to catch the replay because at the beginning I did talk about what we're doing for the kids. Anyway, now I'm jumping in topics. Oh yeah, I was gonna pull the tea list and I didn't. Okay, tea list, because I'll just keep going and not pull it. Give me a moment because I got some other stuff here too that I cannot show you. Okay, yeah. Here's my tea list. Okay, apparently I'm told I must stay on for a while. Sure, if you want me to talk for, you know, an hour, which I don't really want to, but we'll see. All right, so segue, I'm going to talk about tea. So this is my tea list. The lines crossed out are the ones that I've used up, and depleted is because this belonged to a set. So I like to know what was in the set before I get rid of the set when it's totally depleted. So I know it's small font. I'm not going to read the list. And then I got, you know, thingies from various, you know, ideas and whatever. And yeah, so I have so much here. Actually, I've been meaning to look at this because with my mom super obsessed about cappuccino, I'm not sure if I have a cappuccino tea in here. Anyway, but yeah, a lot of, so Lipton's, Sipology, Tetley. Although I don't think I have that one anymore, but I'll see. Twinings, PC for hot chocolate. I have a hot chocolate list in here. Modern Gourmet Foods. That one is a flower tea bud. Those are really, really cool for green tea. President's Choice, because my mom got me 1 year. Well, it's funny, I'm a Sipology consultant at the time, and she bought me like tea that's not Sipology. It's funny. So this was an advent calendar of President's Choice. Most of it's almost gone. And I was mixed about it. And then Laura Secord, she bought me Laura Secord set. And then she bought me Lifted Cup set. Like I had 1, 2, I had 4 sets of tea 1 year for Christmas. Hi Amanda, good to see you. And then Metropolitan Tea Company. I'm not going to read the whole list, but yes, a lot of it is, you know, Sipology. Not a fan of the company, personally. Anyway, but yeah, after a while, it's like, yeah, I do get into other teas. This list last draft was 150 items, but it is less now, and I do gotta add one item to it and whatever. So there's my boring tea topic. Okay. If you like tea, let me know. I would love to know, because I like tea. And what type of tea do you like? But I gotta get back to, like, just getting through my list and occasionally posting online, here's a cup of tea and what is it and that. And I'll get there. It's just some night, last month, I've been busy working on these packets, which I do not have any out because they're stored away, so I'm not grabbing them. And what I'm making tonight, because now that we got some people tuning in, is referral cards. I will show you what a finished one looks like. This is one of my referral cards. So what I'm doing is each one has a random assortment of papers on the back, on like the backdrop. And then I die cut and hole punch and stamp out the truck and the trailer, because that's going with my brand, because I have a truck obviously and I have a trailer, and my trailer is a crafting trailer. So this is my referral cards. And on the back here has my information for yeah, that. Yeah, I don't buy Sypology. Elaine, I'm sure if I tried, they might not sell to me, or maybe they will. I am not a fan of that company for what they did to me, so I will not buy Sypology. Evelyn knows the story, and please don't, let's not get into the story tonight, because I don't feel like going there right now. But yeah, a company I do support is a Lemon Lily. They're online only. They're not a direct sales company, but they're really really good. I like that one. If people are looking for a really good loose leaf tea, I recommend that one. And what's fun about that company, I don't know if they still do it, but at the time when I made an order like a year or two ago, they will send in every order a free little sample of a tea. So it's like a surprise gift kind of thing. Anyway, so I thought that's pretty cool. But yeah, I just still have lots of. I've actually sold some of my Sypology stuff. If anybody ever wants some, let me know. Like I can. Although I think most of these are open. That's where it makes it a little harder to ship if it's open tea. Because I guess you're not supposed to do that supposedly. Whatever. Especially cross border. That's not gonna happen. Anyway. If anybody's locally, yeah, I'll give some out. It's just that the small sample ones I'll keep, because some of them came with some really nice boxes, and I'm like, I want the box. So I got the box. Yeah, part of my past. But I will say, that whole experience, even though it was negative, it gave me a positive. I learned a lot about tea. Even my mom commented the other day about my knowledge of tea. I'm like, yeah, I actually learned about tea. I still don't know a lot, but it did give me knowledge that I would have not have found. Yes, Evelyn, I agree with you. Actually, it was funny. The other week, I got like a scam email or something. I was like, what the heck is this? Where they wanted me to rate my recent purchase from 14 days ago. And I'm like, I didn't order anything. So I think it was a scam email. Yeah, I do have fruit ones. I'll pull up my list after this piece in a moment. This overall one I'm working on. I'll have to actually look at them because I can't. I'll have to go by memory on which ones was fruit ones. I should still have some because I just didn't. I didn't like it enough personally. Like the non-Sypology stuff, I'll keep because I like them, and some of it's limited sets anyway, like advent calendar type sets. I will say the Sypology advent calendars are really cool. They're really nice. And they're a great way of trying new teas. Now, I'm not trying to promote the company. Like, the products are fine. It's the company politics that isn't. Alright, so I'll grab the tea list again in a moment, because now I'm curious, and I'm, kind of scattered here going through the stuff. Yeah, I was gonna look at the peek look at the list. Peek look, apparently. I'm still looking at my words. Okay, so So this page, I do have Unicorn Kisses, Berry Halloween, Grape Soda. I forget about those. That is something else. Okay, to that page. Oh, then Goblin Grape Punch. That's another fruit tea. Those ones I do know. Next page. I just do a quick scroll. Okay, Sipology starts down here. Okay, those are sets. Part of the set. Never mind. Because I do mark like what set they came from, so at least I know for myself. Berry Mania. I did not like that one, but some people might like it. Okay, jumps to a different brand. Peach Snaps, I believe, is a fruity. I wanted it and I got it and I never tried it. Some of these I'd have to look them up. Southern Peach Smash, that was another one I believe is a fruity. Berry Mojito, oh, that's part of a set, never mind. Yeah, some of these are part of sets. Oh, so Evelyn's making the last of the chocolate martini from Sip. Aww. That's okay. That's a set. And then that's it. Yeah. So, looks like I have a few. I could always bring them. Let me just see if there's anything else. Oh, I do have naturally sweet iced cappuccino. I'll have to save that for my mother. Yes, I still have one tea ball that is, it's on my list. It's Modern Gourmet Foods is the brand. My sister-in-law gave it to me some years ago. They're so fun. I received 2. Actually, I had a total of, I think, 3. I had 2 from that set, and then my upline gave me a couple as well. And I did one, and I totally butchered it, and it was fun. Anyway, so Evelyn, you wanted me to keep going. You gotta tell me why do I need to keep going tonight? Because I'm all over the map talking about tea. But yeah, Elaine, I'll look at the list a little more another day and make a proper list and see what's actually here. I know Amanda did show up at some point. I did see her comment. But Evelyn, what am I doing? What am I talking about? Because I have to see like how much tea's left. If it's a pack that's like almost empty, I'm not even gonna like say anything about it. I'll just keep it here. But if it's a decent pack, I mean, I gotta get rid of some of it. I'm a hoarder sometimes. Alright, Evelyn, you'll have to share that with me privately on what that looks like. Oh, that's pretty funny. I did a video a few years ago of my T-ball and actually sat here for like a half hour and steeped it on camera because I wanted to see the flower. I mean, I could have got like probably 5 cups out of it, but no, I just wanted to really, really see the flower. So it was a bit of a cluster of a video. Alrighty. Okay, now what? Alright. Evelyn, I'm on video. Okay. Now oh, that thing. Okay. No, I thought you were talking about something else. I thought you were talking about okay, Evelyn sent me a picture. I'm not gonna show it online because she's calling it something else. No, she's talking about the infuser, not the ball. I'm thinking the ball of leaves. Okay, never mind. Okay. And actually, Evelyn, that type of infuser, which I'm not grabbing, I have that too. Similar version. Anyway. Okay. Well, you said T-ball. I'm thinking like a ball of leaves. Okay, now Evelyn, you gotta tell me, why am I still on video? And anybody else, any questions? I know I keep talking and talking. I can always talk about something else. Okay. But Evelyn, what are we doing? So for people who are new to me tonight, this is what I do. I jump on for anywhere from 10 minutes to apparently an hour and just do some crafting. I I just talk about whatever's going on in life, sometimes life stuff, sometimes it's crafty stuff. It's kind of all over the map. I'm not very organized with these videos. I acknowledged last night that I need to come up with a plan for these videos because they're starting to get pretty wonky. So, and I also just jump on for a while and work on these referral cards. So to help explain, what I've been working on is 250 of these buggers. I've been working on this overall project for months. This is the second last phase. Golden doodles, yes, they're here. I think. Actually, they're not here. Buddy is hiding. Okay, oh, he's just outside here. He's for once not under me. That's confusing. They're good. Yes, I have two miniature golden doodles. Yeah, that's what they're called. I had to think for a moment. They are so Buddy and Ivy. They are wonderful. The next little while, the videos I'll be posting of them, it'll be them at haunted houses. Not haunted houses, but like houses decorated for Halloween. So I'll call it haunted houses. That way you can see a little bit of the house and see if the doodles have a reaction. Half the time the reaction is off camera. Like, go figure. So I'll have a whole bunch of those lined up next week. Because as I do the doggy walk, I record them looking at the house. If they're looking at the house. Okay, so tell Amanda about the fur balls in my house. Yes, Buddy and Ivy, they are wonderful. I just mentioned it because I'm not reading very well. Typical me. Yep. I came home tonight and Queen Ivy was, trying to get all the attention, which is pretty cute. Sometimes frustrating because she is an adorable princess. So Buddy is a year and a half, just over a year and a half. He was born April of 2023. Ivy is born September 2023. So she's just over 1 year. Oh, cool. About decorating for the holidays. That's awesome. So we both got the dogs from the breeder, same breeder. They have the same father, different moms, obviously, because, yeah, moms only are once a year for doing the baby puppies. And they are adorable. We, previous to them, had a cockapoo, Toby, who I miss. Almost every day I'm having a moment of, oh my god, I miss Toby. Love that guy. I talk about him a lot. Even to these two, I always talk about Toby to them. That Toby probably is watching out for these two. Aww. Australian Shepherd Doodle. Oh, that's awesome. So cute. I love the doodles. Like, just the doodle mix. They are adorables. Anyway, so, yeah, Buddy and Ivy. So Buddy is what they call a deep apricot color, because if anybody's seen the pictures, he looks blonde-ish. Like, when I think blonde, because Toby was like white almost, like very light apricot, versus Buddy is a lot darker. So sometimes he looks brown, sometimes he looks a little bit red. Hi Tony, everybody's tuning in tonight. And Ivy, so both their dads, his name is Tigger. He is a red tuxedo poodle. That's their dad's. So Buddy's mom is a golden doodle herself. And she is a deep apricot color. So Buddy definitely got that part from her. She's a standard size. So my partner can explain the F1BB and letters, and I'm not going to explain it because I'm not that with it. Anyway, so Buddy is that. His mom, her name is Iris. So the dad's name is Tigger. So I love the name Tigger. And Iris is the mom for Buddy. Just looking for a piece of paper. listen, trout. So when they say miniature, these two turn out to be a little bigger than I intended for doggies. But it's all good. We love them. Now we knew when we got Buddy that we were going to get a second dog. We knew that. That was already a yes, we will. We were originally going to wait till this year, 2024, to get a second dog, but then just, you know, when you window shop too much. So we got into a habit of every so often we look at the breeder's website and window shop. And sure enough, we saw a dog that I fell in love with. I gotta wrap this up soon. I'm just gonna look and see. Did I keep the picture? Which I probably did. But I gotta go back a good year. Oh, they're so cute. Fudge, I'm not gonna start cursing. They're so cute. Because I just found some older pictures. Oh my god, they're so cute. Alright, I want to see, did I keep the picture? I certainly hope I did. I might not have. I'm around that timeline. No, I didn't. I didn't keep the picture. Weird. I did not. I probably didn't keep the picture because... Oh, there's the transition. Here is the first day we brought home Ivy. I know it's a crappy picture on the screen right now, but... Yeah, that's Ivy and that's Buddy. But yeah, no, I did not keep the picture of the other dog. It's all good. But at the time, when we were looking at the puppies, Ivy's litter mates, because she has 3 sisters, the only doggy that was available was Pippi, and I wanted Pippi so... Actually, it was Pippi and Ivy was available. I'm getting mixed up here. And I wanted Pippi. There was something about Pippi. Pippi is a party look, meaning white with little bits of the red-brown spots. And she's so cute. Oh my god. I wanted that party look. And by the time we contacted them, apparently she was already claimed. And I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like, okay, well, we contacted them. We'll ask about Ivy. And Ivy's name is Ivy's name. So we went and met Ivy, and she was such a little doll. And when I got to see Pippi anyway, because I'm like, I really want to see Pippi, and she's adorable too. And yeah, so we got Ivy, but we saw Ivy like 2 weeks before the come home date. So it's like, oh my god, it was the longest 2 weeks ever. Because with Buddy, it was within days. Ivy was, oh my god, I can't wait. I want her now. She's so cute. So Ivy's mom is Jersey, and Jersey is a red tuxedo again. So Ivy definitely is a red tuxedo in her own way. Not full on, but more or less as much as she can be. And Jersey is, again, a golden doodle. Again, I don't know the letters. I don't know the terminology exactly, but she is so cute too. Now, Jersey's now retired from being a mama. And I get to see updates from her online, which is really, really cool. And I could talk about the puppies forever. One's having a drink, and so that's Ivy, and Buddy is still curled up beside me. I love my puppies. They keep me entertained. So they weigh about 40 pounds each. So for me, that's a lot. Toby was significantly less. He was like 20 pounds. So we always talked about smaller dog, and we ended up getting bigger dogs. But we always knew we would get a second. And then just when we saw Ivy's picture, it was like, oh my god. So Buddy's original name, when he was born, was Hermes, for designer fashion. And then Ivy, her name was Ivy. And it stuck with us. We're like, we're going to call her Ivy. So, Buddy and Ivy. And Buddy's such a big brother to her. He loves her. He takes care of her. She's such a queen. Although now she definitely weighs more than Buddy. She is the stronger. She's the heavier. When it comes to the dog park, he's a racehorse and she's a bulldozer. Seriously. It is chaos with these two. But lots of loves. Always lots of loves. Anyway, so, everyone, I appreciate you all watching. But when I'm done this card, at least this section, I am going to end the video for the night, okay? And I know Evelyn has so many animals, I can't keep count. I only have 2 pups at the time. Love my pups. They are my life. I do everything I can for them. Aww. Yeah, 30 pounds is a lot. These 2 are 40, and it's like, holy crap. It's quite a lot to handle. I love the 12-pound idea. I think futuristic, because I know I've already said, look, when these 2 are passed on, I want another dog again. So I think by then I'd be able to sell the, hey, I want a smaller doggy. We'll see. Holy crap, Evelyn, Spike is 90? Yeah, I believe it. Aw, Rosa. A lot of people have pets. Then some people have cats. I don't have cats. Evelyn has lots of cats. But yeah, I love my doggies. I go snuggle them. Tell them to wish me good luck for tomorrow. If anybody wants to know about tomorrow, shoot me a private message and I'll let you know. I got a thing going on. So I'm just trimming these edges because I'm probably not explaining what the heck I'm doing. And then I'm going to show all that I've done in the past while. I'm actually curious how many's left. Who wants to know how many's left? I'm going to count off camera, but if anybody wants to guess how many more I still got to, do the back side too. Okay, who wants to know, whoops, how many's left to do? I counted just now. Does anybody want to take a gander? Yes. Someone make a guess. How many's left? Evelyn, I said how many's left to do? Yeah. Not quite. I'm just gonna, off camera, do some math. Because I think my batch that I made was, I have a couple extra. So I'm just gonna go on, out of 250. How many do you think I have left? So far, Evelyn's the closest. Actually, Amanda, you're almost spot on. 39 is left. There we go. And then, for shock value, I will show you what's been kind of done. So, for example, I still have to do the truck and the trailer. That will come. It's just my quest was get this far. Now, let me carefully grab this huge pile. So, yeah. These are the ones I've done so far with making that tile pattern on the back of the referral cards. This is what I have so far. So that's about 211 here, roughly. And I will be done this weekend. And then my quest is next week. I will have the truck and trailer done. So I will make my deadline. Woohoo. But yeah, so every day I'm adding to this stack. I'm like, holy crap. So that's what I've been working on. I can't even hold it. So, and my original quest was going to be 300, but the fundraiser said they only need 250. So I will have 50 more I gotta do. And yeah. And yes, I do have a Jeep truck. and I have a crafting trailer. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, the way I'm going, progress is good, and that's why I got my min goal of 12 a day, trying to do the pattern, and then my max goal of 25 a day. So I fit somewhere in the middle if most days are good. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna go because this has been almost an hour. Thanks everybody for watching and interacting. I love it. I do need to think about, do you guys like the long form, or are you interested in a shorter version of this? Because I enjoy it, but I gotta have a better plan with these videos every week. Or do you just like it the way it is? Please let me know. Thanks everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Okay, tomorrow will be my weekly craft video where I actually do a full-fledged start to finish craft. So let me differentiate. So craft time is just me mucking around whatever's in the room. Thursdays is my actual crafting time. I'm not sure what I'm working on yet because I didn't even think that far. But one of my projects I want to do is, I really love this card I made a few weeks ago on a Thursday video. I want to make another one because I already know who I'm sending this to. But I want another card done like this. Not the same colors, but I just want to know the layout so I can make another one. So I have notes here on what it is. Anyways, so yeah, have a great night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.